Let's go ahead and get discussion and possible action for approval of bills, payroll, and monthly reports. We'll start, as always, with our treasurer, Mr. Mayor Raul Reyes.
Good morning, Honorable Judge and Commissioners. Raul Reyes,
sir.
County Treasurer, for the record.
Good morning.
Judge and Commissioners, this morning I have two items, the presentation of bills and disbursements and my monthly report for the month ending September 30th, 2025. This period for the bills and disbursements is from October 10th through October 23rd, 2025. You'll see there that we do have 267 checks ready to be printed and released for the payment of 492 invoices. That disbursement total, Judge and Commissioners, is $3,432,522 with 86 cents. We also have 136 electronic fund transfers ready to be processed for the payment of 446 invoices, and that disbursement amount, Judge and Commissioners, is $1,968,405 with 56 cents. As per general order released prior to today's meeting, we had 109 checks that represented the payment of 285 invoices. That disbursement total was $203,671 with 63 cents, and 4 electronic fund transfers, and that was the disbursement was $400. I'm not sure if you have any questions regarding this first portion.
Questions?
Move to approve the checks released by general order and the pending ones.
I second that.
Motion seconds. Any opposed? Motion carries.
We did have some special requests. We had 4 checks processed for the payment of 14 invoices. You'll notice there that they were requests by departments. In the next slide, you'll see there those requests, and that totaled $36,917 with 3 cents, which would need ratification.
Very good.
So move to ratify those 4 checks.
Second.
Motion seconds. Any opposed? Motion carries.
And then we were notified last week on Friday of a retention for the Quad City Fire Station. It is pending auditor's approval, and it's 1 invoice, and that disbursement amount, Judge and Commissioners, is $40,065. That would need also to be approved.
I have a motion. I have a second.
Second.
Motion seconds. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
And then the next item is for informational purposes only. You'll notice there for the pay period of October 3rd to October 16th, the total net wages, county contributions, and payroll deduction for that pay period was $5,715,425 with 56 cents. Last but not least, in this first portion of my presentation is the Casablanca Golf Course requirement of funds. The prior pay date of the 17th of October, the estimated amount was $45,000. The actual amount was $41,791 with 4 cents. For this upcoming pay date of the 31st, we're estimating once again $45,000.
So move to approve the estimated payroll not to exceed $45,000.
Second. Motion seconds. Any opposed? Motion carries.
All right, and then the recap of the end of the fiscal year. This is the September 2025 monthly report. Our cash and investment balance, we had $249,590,477 with 75 cents. Our investment portfolio was $74,987,260 with 68 cents. Our total portfolio was $324,577,738 with 43 cents. In terms of our interest rate of returns, you'll notice that rates have been stable. You'll notice that also within our cash and investment pools with Falcon, our weighted average is 3.1. Our tax pools are doing significantly higher. That is a given. And of course, our investment portfolio, you'll notice there all of the weighted average for each of our tools that we have at our disposal. You'll also notice that for the month of September, the total interest earned was $755,935. So for the entire fiscal year was $9,769,739. Although you do notice also on that slide that the previous fiscal year was 11.2 million, rates were a lot higher during that fiscal year, more up in the fives than this year. So we're still doing significantly well. In terms of our checks issued report, Judge and Commissioners, the total checks for accounts payable, payroll, and payroll liabilities during the month of September totaled $19,692,723.49. A full recap you'll find on page 16 of the monthly report that's also available online. Our sales tax revenue, we did exceed this month's budget by $81,674. The total revenue for sales tax was $2,248,341. If you look at the detailed report on page 18, you'll see that within the actual fiscal year, we were above budget $2,156,446, which was an increase of 1.3 from the previous fiscal year. In terms of our mixed beverage and tax revenue, as indicated on page 19, for September, that amount was $59,207.23. The total for the fiscal year 24-25 was $701,126.39. All rents and leases have been paid. You'll notice a full detailed on page 21 through page 27. Rents received, of course, the rents paid, and leases paid. In terms of the permanent school fund, as indicated on page 29 of the monthly report, we did receive from Highway 44 $113,136.45. From Highway 59, $2,830.53. That's in terms of royalty, no damages, no hunting and grazing. So that amount was $115,966.98. And then last but not least is our Tex-Mex parking lot. As you know, we have still had issues with the server. Rather than sending it back to Canada, we ended up just not, sending it anymore because the court approved the new system. And we're hoping that we get that by next month to be fully operational. Nonetheless, we're still generating funds, right? So that was, we are. So we did have 1,359 tickets paid. You'll see there that in terms of the tickets revenue, which was $6,844 plus the contract revenue, which was $2,100, that total revenue for the month of September was $8,944. For this fiscal year, granted, it should have been more, but we had some months where the system was inoperable. That generated $57,042.00. Last fiscal year was $48,860. So we did $8,182 more this fiscal year than the previous. And as indicated in the email that I sent regarding the projections, we could hypothetically start seeing with a new operational system revenues anywhere between almost hitting $9,000 to $10,000 monthly.
If you public don't know by now, we get really excited with parking lots.
Maybe it's an indication that we should build more parking lots. I don't know. Judge and Commissioners, that's all I have this morning. Thank you so much.
Motion to accept report.
Second.
Motion seconds. Any opposed? Thank you, sir.
You'll have a
Appreciate
blessed
it.
day.
Thank you. Likewise.